Hi, it's Carrie, and I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I would come on and do a quick one, update everybody on how I'm doing, and you'll have to excuse the fact that I'm a little bit dark under the eyes. I'm sitting on an angle while I do this because the lighting is not great in my bedroom, so if I sit on a bit of an angle, the lighting is a little bit better for whatever reason, but it's making me look a little dark under the eyes. I had the flu there last week, and I'm still recovering from that, unfortunately. I am feeling much better, but it sure has taken a toll on me. I thought I would talk about my fears and, yeah, just what I'm afraid of. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have the same fear as what I have, and that is to gain weight back after having had the surgery and getting down to our lowest weights and being successful. People say that after a certain amount of time, the surgery doesn't work to its full capacity after whatever it is, a year. I've heard all kinds of things, a year, 18 months. 2 years, whatever it is. I'm almost a year and a half out. On April 15th, it will be 18 months for me. And I think probably because I didn't allow my surgery to do its job from the beginning, just because of the problems that I've had with my eating, my surgery seems to be working at full capacity still. And I know this because now that I am recovering and I'm pulling out from being anorexic, I shouldn't say I'm pulling out from it, but with a lot of counseling and a lot of help, I am able to eat and not feel as guilty as what I have. I still have my moments, but I'm much better than what I was, and I'm eating probably 10 times more than I have since I had surgery a year and a half ago. That being said, I still eat less than a regular bypass patient does, even at 3 months out. But it's better than what I was doing. I also take all of my vitamins now, which has helped to make me feel a lot better. My biggest fear is gaining weight. And I know, I'm only a year and a half out, and I don't eat as much as really I should. But I haven't seen a lot of fluctuation in my weight. I'm still losing the occasional pound here or there, probably because my surgery is still working at full capacity, and I don't eat anything more than usually a half a cup at a time. I do eat 5 or 6 times throughout the day, but I haven't seen any fluctuation yet. What I have found is that I'm very open about my surgery, and I'll tell just about anybody if they're willing to listen to me. So the other day when my son, who is 15 and I've talked about a few times, I took him to, McDonald's. My nose is running. I took him to McDonald's because he's a 15-year-old boy, and it's cheap to fill him up there, even though it's probably not, the best choice of food. And I have become a bit of the food Nazi in our house, telling everyone what they should eat, shouldn't eat, and balancing meals and making sure that each of them being my husband and my son, gets, their full protein, their proper carbs, healthy carbs, and fruits and vegetables. So to go to McDonald's is kind of a treat. And so we were standing in line, and I was having a conniption fit because McDonald's is not something I would eat. So I was not sure what I was going to have. I decided on a hamburger and took the bun off and just ate the patty. But as I was standing there and I was freaking out because I was looking at the nutritional values and stuff, there was a lady that was behind me, and she made a comment because I was reading everything and talking to my son out loud and just saying to him that, it's only got this amount of carbs and it's got this amount of fat and blah, 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 blah. she politely said, you know, why do you worry so much about the nutritional values of stuff? You're slim. You don't need to worry about it. And I said, actually, I do need to worry about it because I had gastric bypass surgery a year and a half ago. You know, I've lost over 165 pounds and I want to stay that way. So I watch everything that goes into my body and I calculate everything quite down to, like, it's like a fine art for me. And she kind of smiled and she said that she also had gastric bypass surgery. Hers was less than a year ago. She had it. I had mine at Humber and she had hers at Toronto Western. I questioned her a little bit about hers and she told me that she'd lost over 100 pounds. So after I ordered my food and they were filling my tray, I stood there as she ordered her meal, and she ordered a Big Mac meal with the French fries and the pop. And I know I shouldn't judge people, but if we've gone to the extreme of having surgery, why would we make choices like that? If this is supposed to be our last resort to make ourselves healthy, why would you choose to eat something like that and pollute your body with... I don't even know how to word how I felt about it. I shouldn't be so judgmental. Who am I to tell her what to eat? But I just know myself that I couldn't do that. I can't do that. Why bother going to the extreme of what we've done just to go back to old patterns and not even be a year out from surgery? It bothered me, and I went and I sat with my son and we ate our meal, and after we had eaten our meal, we were still sitting there. I had a cup of tea with my hamburger, and she proceeded to go up and then get ice cream as well. And it made me feel so sad. It made me feel so sad. Like I said, I can't control what other people do, obviously. But it's my biggest fear. Food controls me. It controlled me when I was heavy. All I did was eat. Now I'm on the opposite end of things. It's like a chore to try and eat something. I get anxious and feel sick, and I'm getting better. It was so bad at one point that I couldn't even watch my husband and my son eat because that made me feel sick. Even though I was feeding them healthy, balanced meals, it just made me feel sick. So I think my absolute biggest fear is that I'll lose control of the control that I have now. I'll start to make bad choices. I'll become a statistic. I'll become the one that lost all the weight, became anorexic, became underweight, struggled to become healthy again, and then put the weight back on because I fell back to bad patterns. That scares the hell out of me. I can sit here and tell you that that's never going to happen to me, but it can. It can happen. I am terrified of it. So all I do every day is try to make the best choices I possibly can for myself and my family. That includes taking my vitamins, eating healthy, and trying to be mentally more healthy. Stop seeing myself as the fat girl and start concentrating more on being healthy, because that's what this surgery is supposed to be all about. So I just wanted to come on and talk about it just because it's been bothering me for a long time. I see it a lot when I'm with other bypass people, not even bypass people, but weight loss surgery people, the choices that they make. And it's up to them to make the right choices. It's not up to me. I can only choose how I want my journey to be, and I choose to be healthy. And I would hope that more people than not, if they have this surgery, also choose to be healthy. Because we have gone to the extreme of altering our bodies in order to be healthy. So with that, I am going to close out, but I just want to wish Miss Summer Kisses a happy birthday from her auntie, and I'll call it at that. So I will speak to you, I guess, the next time I make a video. See ya.